In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. Most, if not all, of the parents are found complaining that their children buy the things to eat from the shops which are not good for their health. And these things are being advertised on the media, on the television, then packed into the beautiful packets, packages. That is why, that is why the children gets attracted. Apart from the mouth-watering flavors, so these are really not so good for the children, for the health of the children, particularly the excessive use of it. Also, the parents are having the complaint that their children spend excessive amount of time upon the computers or the smartphones watching the things which are not so good for their health, which are not so good for their mental health, which are actually a kind of hurdle on the way to the good training of the children. So this is how the parents think about their children. Now coming to the parents, now coming to the people who are grown up, the people, the adults who are grown up, the adults who are mature enough, what these people are found doing, to the surprise of overwhelming number of the people, overwhelming number of even the so-called educated people, the adults are found picking the junk, something which is called junk in the science of psychology. Generally speaking, people take pride in how good I am in picking the harmful, the bad, the negative things. How good I am at criticizing the people, the individuals, the groups, the organizations, the government. People take pride in it because the people want to prove that they are more knowledgeable. The people want to prove that they are better informed just to do this, just to prove it, just to prove their superiority with the other people, just to prove their superiority over the other people. Why? The people want to prove themselves as better informed and more informed. That is why these people are found picking the junk from the media, from the print media, from the television, and then from the smartphone, the different apps of the smartphone, like the Twitter, like so many other things. The people think that the more I do criticize the government, the more I do criticize the world bodies like the UNO, the more I do criticize the IMF, the this and that, the more well informed I would be considered, the more intelligent I would be considered. I think this is not something good at all. We don't need to be the master of the criticism, because being so much focused upon the criticism, this actually means that we are a kind of junk pickers. Why? Because we cannot criticize unless and until we do succeed in picking the junk from the society, in picking the junk from the individuals, in picking the junk from the groups and the organizations and the government. We people have become very much skilled in it. We people want to outperform the other people while picking the junk, while collecting the bad developments. We people are skilled. We want to be skilled because everybody want to become a media person. Everybody want to become a political analyst. Everybody want to become a kind of current affair expert. And these people, overwhelming number of the people living in Pakistan, these people are of the view that unless and until I do prove that I am a better informed, that I have more junk to show to the people, mean I have more points to criticize the government, the organizations, the groups, the individuals, the famous personalities, the notables. I need to become very good in it. I think these people are doing the hell with their own psychological health, because these people are picking the junk, because these people have become the junk collectors. These people are not the knowledgeable people. I don't call them as somebody who's so much well informed, but I shall call them as the junk pickers. I shall call them as junk collectors. And being a junk collector, I think there is nothing good in it at all. We need to be just the opposite type of person. If at all we people are found complaining, if at all we do complain quite often, or if at all we do think that the kids in our society are eating the junk food from the outside, from outside the home, the kids are found eating the junk food, and this is very bad for their health. And also we people are of the view that since our kids are playing so much on their smartphone and their computers, and watching the bad movie scenes, watching the bad movies, etc., etc. So this is very bad for their psychological health. And due to that junk they find on the media, due to the junk they find on the smartphone and the computer, we people, the parents think that the parents are unable to do the good training of their children, which is absolutely right. I do not disagree with that. But where I think that the adults, the grown-up people, the so-called educated and the so-called mature people, the parents, I think they are doing the same thing when they people want to prove themselves as a more knowledgeable person, as a better informed person, as a kind of intelligent and a kind of an analyst person. I think so. These people are found picking the junk. These people are found picking the garbage from the system, from the government, from the organizations, from the groups and the individuals, even from the world bodies. Because we need to tell that I am the one who have better neck and better information to criticize all these people, all these groups and organizations, because I am the one who can notice, and I am the one who can pick the bad thing and the junk. Here, I think that we need to mend our fences. I think that we need to do just the opposite of it. We need to pick the good things which are very much beneficial, and the good things which are very much useful for our psychological health, for we ourselves as an individual. And if at all we want to talk, if at all we want to participate in the discussion and the debate, I think we should have enough number of the good points. We should have enough number of the good things to present these good things, the presentation, the putting forward of these good things, these good developments, these good informations and the tips. The purpose of this is actually that that we want to tell the world, we want to tell ourselves, we want to tell our loved ones, and we want to tell the people around us that this is something good which can be benefited from. This is something good which should be noticed and which should be availed, because this is something which can turn into an opportunity, because this is something which can turn into a very lucky chance for we ourselves, because all of us need to, because of all of us desperately need to improve our life, to make our life better and even more better on a consistent basis. To be able to do that, we don't need to pick the junk from the government, from the organization, from the groups and the individuals. All what we need to do is that we need to pick the good points, we need to pick the good things from the whole of the society, from the government, from the organization, from the groups and the individuals, from the world bodies. We should be actually a gem collector. We need to become actually the collector of the precious stones, and all of that is possible if at all we are found picking the good tips, the good informations, so that we could avail it, so that we could utilize it for to improve our life and to help improve the lives of the other people. Thank you.